We are officially less than 3 weeks away from Legends ZA dropping. Today we're going to look at some of the DLC that was announced. We're also going to just kind of do a quick overview, see if we missed anything since the last video I did on Legends ZA. It's been a little while. Let's maybe start with the DLC. Announced the Mega Dimensions DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA. I know a lot of people have issues with the DLC coming out this soon after the game's not even out. That's just how it is. Here on out, that's just how it is. I mean, you either accept it or not. But anyways, let's talk about it. Lumiose City Adventure and dive deeper into the world of Pokemon Legends ZA with this DLC. Yes. Mega Dimensions includes new Holo X and Holo Y apparel items that can be used right away in Pokemon Legends ZA, along with additional story content after you finish the main story. So you do have an incentive to kind of get through the main story pretty quick. Do we know what day this is dropping? You'll be able to jump into new adventures with the same save data used to play Pokemon Legends ZA. I bet I'm sure this is going to be very similar to Scarlet and Violet. Pre-orders for Mega Dimension are available now, with the DLC additional story content scheduled to release soon after. The DLC goes on sale October 16th. That is the same day as Pokemon Legends ZA. It would not surprise me to see this bundled in with the game on release day, a new bundle. Or, you know, when you're looking in the shop, it'll say subscribe to the pass or whatever. Because this is, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if this is just the first of maybe another one. I don't think they're going to do 3 expansions for this game. Let's keep looking. Note that in order to progress through Mega Dimension story, players need to complete the main story of Pokemon Legends ZA first. So, you got to beat the game first if you want to play the DLC. My opinion on that is wait. Don't buy the DLC right out of the gate. Get the DLC when you're ready for it. Because so many times you're excited and you're like, oh, I have all the stuff at the beginning. If you wait, you might not get to the end of the game. A lot of people don't get to the end of the game anymore. But let's look at this trailer. Let's see how this looks. And note, it is a Switch 2 exclusive game. They're pulling us into the Switch 2. So I'm going to assume those are what does the actual Mega Evolutions. And we have what appear to be 2 different Raichus. One with ears, one with a big tail. Double ear, double tail. There's your X. Is this going to be Y? Probably. Yep. So you have Pokemon ZA and an X and Y expansion. Mega Dimension. That's pretty much it. But it looks like Raichu is getting a Mega Evolution of that will have 2 versions, an X and a Y. So that's pretty cool. Spatial distortions suddenly appear. Distortions in space have appeared without warning in Lumiose City. They seem to connect a mysterious hyperspace Lumiose. Looks like your story with Team MZ isn't over yet. We haven't even begun our story with Team MZ, and it's not over yet. And that's all we have for that. The mythical Pokemon Hoopa holds the key to the story. And I actually do have a Hoopa box. Let me show you this. So that cute little Hoopa eventually turns into this big ugly guy. See that there? This Hoopa V box. And I mean, yikes. It looks like a Elden Ring boss. Let's find out. Hoopa is a mythical Pokemon that can warp space using loops and its horns around its body. Okay. So Mischief Pokemon Psychic Ghost. Makes sense. Little guy, only 20 pounds for this fella. Here we have some more information about Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. So like the Charizard X and Y. Let's see. I mean, there you go. That's what he looks like, basically. There's your Mega Raichu Y. Let's look at the Mega Evolutions we know so far. We have the Mega Gyarados. We have the Mega Charizard X, the Mega Charizard Y, Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Ampharos, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Sableye, Altaria. Wow, that's awfully fluffy. The Mega Absol, and the Mega Lucario. They don't look all that mega when they're just kind of standing. Like, look how small he looks next to this thing in this city, you know? They just kind of look small. Let's see what Pokemon we start with. We start with the Chikorita. the Tepig, the Totodile. Which one did you guys pick? Let me know down in the comments if you played any of these games. I know I started with the Totodile. Sue me. I don't think I ever picked Tepig, and I don't think I ever picked Chikorita either. Here's your Zygarde, 10% form, 50% form, and here is the 100% Zygarde. Here you have your Mega Dragonite. A lot of people weren't particularly happy about the Dragonite being... it's kind of like a crossover of the Dragonair and Dragonite. It has like the Dragonair features. I think it's fine. People like to be mad about stuff. I mean, if you want to be mad about something, look at the Mega Victory Bell. Oh, man. The Mega Hawlucha. The Mega Malmar. Looks like Mega Mind. Mega Chestnut. The Mega Delphox. Looks pretty cool. And the Mega Greninja. The Mega Greninja, of course, is just Greninja upside down on his shuriken. There are more Pokemon coming soon. So, when we look at Pokemon Inferno X, the Japanese trading card game, we can see some of the Pokemon that are coming. I have not seen any new Mega Evolutions outside of what we've seen so far, so it's not really helping us that much in that regard. Is there any other information we want to know that is new about this game? The gameplay is different. We'll talk about it here. Gameplay in battling. Whether you're a diehard Pokemon fan or about to toss your first Pokeball, Pokemon Legends ZA has something for all trainer types. Experience classic gameplay with modern twists that will revolutionize your RPG experience, role-playing game experience. So this is a little more action-based combat than what we've seen in the past. A series first real-time Pokemon battles. Also, a lot of people are... It's a divisive thing. Like not everybody is going to like this. You know, a lot of people really like their turn-based combat. I, at this point, welcome a more real-time battle. If you've played Expedition 33, that's a really good sort of middle ground between RPG and turn-based and real-time battles. Let's see. In previous Pokemon games, Pokemon actions were turn-based, but in ZA, they'll move around in real-time battles and unleash their moves at the trainer's command. New gameplay mechanics to consider will include the precise timing for swapping out Pokemon. I like that. Or using moves, as well as moves having different reaches. I like that. Areas of effect and times needed to take effect. There you go. So you can see what I'm reading here. The unprecedented style of Pokemon battling brings a thrilling new level of action to your experience. I like that. I'm looking forward to it. The RPG just moves a little slow for me nowadays. And I grew up playing, or the turn-based combat, and I grew up playing turn-based combat my entire life. I like turn-based combat. But sometimes you don't have time to do a whole turn-based battle, you know? Let's see. Nobody really is going to care about that or that. So you have your wild zones. You could think of it as like safari zones. It looks to be in the middle of the city where you go and have the battles. Looks like you can catch wild Pokemon living in wild zones out and about in Lumiose City, aiming a Pokeball at them and letting it fly. The Pokemon doesn't pop back out of the ball. If it doesn't, you've caught it. So, standard. Some Pokemon will flee immediately if they spot you, so hide out of sight or approach them from behind to make sure they don't notice you. Also, battling Pokemon to lower their HP makes them easier to catch. That is good. That is good to know. I've always liked the mechanic of trying to lower the HP of the Pokemon so that you can catch them easier, adding status effects to them. What else? Having specific Pokemon built around catching. Like I remember Smeargle was very good at catching Pokemon for a while with that attack, feint, strike, or something like that, where it would take the Pokemon down to 1 HP. Red Hot Battles and Lumiose. It's a pretty cool scene there. As the sun goes down, the heat of battle rises. When night falls, Lumiose, a battle zone bordered by high-tech holograms appear in the city. Take care when you foray into an area that's fenced off. In red, after dark trainers and their Pokemon will lie in wait, ready for a challenge. So, at nighttime, a bunch of trainers are going to show up for you to battle. You'll earn your stripes as a Pokemon trainer through fierce competition called the ZA Royale with cheese. The ZA Royale skilled Pokemon trainers are invited to compete in the high-stakes tournament. You climb the ranks, winning Pokemon battles. Rank A promises more than just bragging rights. As the strongest trainer in town, it offers a chance to be granted one wish. Once you've proven your own battling styles, you'll find yourself in the ZA Battle Royale. And apparently these will be either the characters you can choose, or it says you will be competing alongside familiar faces Urbane or Tawny. So these might be the rivals, your classic rival characters. Here is you being challenged. If you're spotted, you'll be put into a battle. You may be caught off guard, which will give you a disadvantage. So basically like a first strike thing. Like if you see them first, you have an advantage. If they see you first, they have an advantage. You can hide behind objects and surprise trainers like that. Here you are leveling up, ranking up through the tournament of Legends of ZA. Patience is a key. Blah, blah, blah. If you want to reach rank A, before the sun sets and the battle zone appears, you want to spend your mornings and afternoons catching Pokemon in wild zones, training your team, and using your hard-earned winnings to stock up on items for another night of battles. So you're kind of gathering your Pokemon, training them up, and then when night falls, you're going to battle and try to rank up in the tournament, is what it sounds like. Before you can take on a promotion match, you'll need a challenger ticket. You can get one of those after you've earned enough ticket points, which are acquired by defeating the Pokemon trainers found in battle zones. To earn even more ticket points, try picking up bonus cards around battle zones and fulfilling the conditions on each. So, sounds like it'll be like catch 3 Magikarp. Use 5 Master Balls would be my guess for like special condition type things. So that's pretty much it. That's what we know so far. It's not a huge amount of information, but it's a good amount of information to kind of know what we're getting into with this game. I like the looks of it. I mean, I'm interested to see how it runs on a Switch 2. I know a lot of people had problems on the Switch 1 with Scarlet and Violet, myself included. I have played it a little bit on the Switch 2, and it runs way better. Honestly, it's like a totally different game. So, looking forward to this. October 16th. Be sure to subscribe if you have not, so you don't miss it when I go live and we play. We're also ripping Mega Evolution packs here on the live stream too, if you're interested in that. Usually on Fridays. I'm thinking about doing more casual streams soon, where it'll just be chill, rip packs, talk, play games, whatever. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.